Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station, and I won an award.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2017 Radio Personality of the Year award winner, Stephen Phillips.
Well, my daddy told me one day I'd amount to something.
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Stephen, be ready, because I can dish it out.
Well, my problem is I can't take it.
And Packy Smith is a winner, too.
Are we all aware that 2017 was a few years ago?
Well, all right.
He's not in radio for the money, just the glory.
You have got to get Stephen Phillips off the radio. He has lost it.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks. I hope everybody's doing good out there. And we have Kenneth on the phone with us all the way from Cookeville, Tennessee. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, y'all.
How are you, brother?
Oh, shoot, we hanging in there like a hair and a biscuit around here.
I know that's a daggum truth, man. We about froze out. It's like 48 degrees here this morning. What's it up there?
It's about 54 right now.
Oh.
Probably, I want to say, sun's just starting to come up. So right here, as far as where my thermometer is here, so it's not going to. Didn't get too goddamn warm last night. I tell you what.
I know that's the truth. Anyway, I've known you for a long time. We met what was it, Goose on the Lake or Goose on the Water or something we was doing?
Goose on the Lake, I believe.
Yeah, that was so funny. We had the Shooter Jennings was going to drive in. Kenneth has got what cars do you have with the Dukes of Hazzard?
We have Dukes of Hazzard vehicles there as far as generally Daisy Roadrunner. We've had the Daisy Jeep. We got the cop cars from Hazard County there, and I've let a buddy of mine have a Cadillac, which is a Boss Hog Cadillac there. Originally, I'd got it from him, and he was wanting it back, so I let him have it back, but we still use it whenever we're doing events or whatnot there. And
that's always my favorite one anyway. I like the Cadillac. I like riding in style a little bit more than I do
Cadillac style.
Yeah, there you go. But anyway, we were waiting for Shooter Jennings. He was going to drive one of your cars down to the show, and we was at the top of the hill, and Shooter had his producer or his road manager or whatever come walking up. Do you remember that? And
I do.
And he looked like he come out of the 70s off of a movie or something. I mean, honestly, he looked like he come off of out of the 70s. And he's like, we asked, like, what are you into? And he said, Shooter will be here in just a few minutes. And we're like, who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm his manager. And so he left. And me and you were like, man, there ain't no way that ain't him. That dude's some crack or something.
Not at all what we was expecting, was it?
Yeah, it really turned out to be him. We're like, okay. But anyway, he was a great guy. Of course, he passed away. But anyway, but you've since then you've done a lot of stuff, man. You've been in a lot of different videos, movies, and everything else. And we got this new thing you come out. We had Chris Hansel on the other day talking about the Salvage Yard Shine Boys. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect with that.
Well, the Salvage Yard Shine Boys, it's a family, faith-based film. Something to sit down with the whole family, from the grandpa to the grandkids, or just everybody. And they ain't got to worry about covering up nobody's eyes or ears or anything like that. Just the whole family can enjoy it, kind of like it was when Dukes of Hazzard had first came out. Whole family could sit down and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going for here. It's a family faith-based film, like I said. And we have Sonny Schroyer from the Dukes of Hazzard,
right?
Along with Byron Cherry from the Dukes of Hazzard. They've already signed their stuff and they're in. And we have Ashley Hensel, which is Chris Hensel's daughter, playing in it. And now we're talking with John Snyder and John Rich, and they say they're in. They're just waiting for the money to hit there, so the green light will be on for those guys. And we was just lately talking to Burton Gilliam from Blazing Saddles.
Oh, now you go. Oh, yeah. Now you're talking.
Yeah, and so
it's
he's
Becky's
just
favorite
also
movie.
So that's going to add a whole lot more fun up to it right there. I mean, anytime you're around him doing stuff, I mean, it's just a huge time,
Oh yeah, this is. But now you actually had they had a series going to start with this kind of a twist of what y'all doing, but it ended up getting canceled. Can you talk about that a little bit?
It did. We had a show actually was done called Hazard Life, which was just going to be a regular TV show instead of a movie or whatnot. But we'd filmed on that for months and months, and we had quite a bit of stuff ready to go when this Confederate flag controversy came out, and took the Dukes of Hazzard off the air because of the flag on the car. So they called me and said, hey, they took the Dukes off the air because of the flag on the car, so they're sure not going to air no new TV show. And we're done filming, basically, was the bottom line, and that was just it. I mean, pull the plug just like snapping your finger.
Right.
So everything we had done was just wasting time, basically.
Well, I think this is going to be even better, though, especially I'm all about the faith-based films, and the reason being because there's nothing on TV worth watching. I mean, even if it is interesting,
exactly.
There always comes up some kind of sex scene or some bull on it that don't even fit, and there's no reason for it to be there.
Or something being introduced to young children that they don't need to know about yet.
Right.
There you go, right there, exactly. Mm-hmm. I had a guy I was talking to the other day about this, and he had took his son somewhere to watch something. And he said it was like a cartoon. He ended up being two dogs humping around on each other. And he's like, the kid was like, Dad, what are they doing? And he's like, man, we had to leave. He still couldn't even finish watching that. It's supposed to be for kids.
Yeah, that's crazy. It makes no sense to me at all. But I'm tickled for you, man, on this. And like I said, you've done a lot of music videos. You've been in a lot of that.
Spit it out there now.
I'm trying, man. It's early.
Yeah, we have done several videos. I'm thinking right now, it's hard to keep count, but I'm thinking 37 that I'm in right now that we have done.
Wow.
From a little bit of everybody from Colt Ford, Georgia Boys, Moonshine Bandits, Lax, Tennessee Mafia Jug Band, Sedated, which there's no pattern I'm following here. Every one of them is a different kind of music, basically, and but we fit in great with
you
everything.
Do know, Stephen. No pattern whatsoever.
That's why we get along so good. I'm going to tell you, Ken, what kind of throwed me off a little bit, and I got a little worried there, because I know you. But anyway, I seen you dressed up in a police officer's outfit, and I'm like, what the heck is happening to Kenneth?
I have been the police officer in some videos. I have been in the back of cop cars in some videos. I have been shot and killed by cops in videos.
See, I can deal with you in the back seat of a cop car. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's Kenneth. But when you're sitting up front, man, I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be the same guy. But anyway, yeah. A lot of people don't know. Kenneth, actually, you have a large salvage yard. That's where the salvage yard actually come from in Cookeville. And you got thank God for Chevrolets, man. We've
got about 3,500 vehicles here. And like I said, that's originally where the salvage yard came from the Salvage Yard Stein Boys, is Chris. We do events, like I said, we was talking earlier about the Dukes of Hazzard vehicles, and we do a lot of events all over the place. And at one point in time, we was doing one in Baxter, Tennessee, which is close to Cookeville here. And I was talking to Chris Hensel about coming down and being part of the event, because I like to get cast members when we're doing events to come to the events just to help out, bring more people in, and just hold up more attendance and everything that way, a lot more excitement. And but Chris came in at one point in time to do an event with us, and he hung out with us here at the shop in the junkyard after the event was over. And he flew back home. He calls me up and he said, "Hey," he said, "I've wrote a movie about you." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah.
And anyway, here it is. I mean, it's actually coming down and happening.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for you, man. I really am. We're looking forward to this. We had Chris on the other day, and he was talking about it. Of course, I think he's in Texas right now doing some stuff.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. We've actually got another movie that Chris is doing that I have a role in. It's called Texas Ghost Story.
Right.
And we'll be filming that movie here coming up real soon as well.
Right. So, yeah, well, good deal.
If all this COVID stuff would finally get over and in where we could get out and do more things, we're in a whole lot further ahead right now already.
Yeah, man, it's got everything. Are y'all shut down in Tennessee? What have they got y'all doing up there?
It's a whole lot more freedom now than what it was. When they first came out there, I mean, you weren't supposed to go anywhere, no nothing, basically 2 weeks of not go anywhere. But there was still so many people out here running around. I mean, it was
I'm going to tell you something. Tennessee's way open more than North Carolina is. I was in Pigeon Forge this weekend, and it's a whole different animal than over here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got it going on as far as getting stuff open like that. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but you can now go back into restaurants and eat and stuff like that. Somebody I think put on Facebook last night about Taco Bell. They couldn't go in there, but I don't know where they was at in Tennessee because Sparta Cookville and Taco Bell and stuff, you can still go inside of and eat, which they just opened it back up a week or so ago where you can do that.
Right. Well, I did notice
Taco
a lot
Bell.
of the fast food places, even over there in Pigeon Forge, were drive-through only.
Right.
There were a lot of sit-down restaurants open, but a lot of the drive-through fast food places were just doing drive-through. So.
Well, good deal. All right, Kenneth, man, I hate to get you out of the bed early this morning. I know how you like to sleep late, but
Well, you promised to buy me breakfast if I got up early, right?
there you go. I'm all about it. You know, one thing that I am very envious of you is you actually got to hang out with one of my big heroes, Burt Reynolds. There,
I did actually. 2 days of hanging out with Bert there, just a few weeks before he passed away, rest his soul.
Yeah.
And
cool
I'm
guy.
just like you. That was probably my most favorite all-time hero of all. From
Right.
childhood, I mean, all the way up through. Who couldn't love Burt Reynolds and Smokey and the Bandit?
I'm with you.
And even all those other movies from Hooper.
Sherry has never seen Smokey.
I have seen it. I just don't watch it every other day like you do.
Hey, we got Bo Hopkins coming on. You know, he was involved with the Wild Lightning movie and all that. He's going to be coming on here another day or two. You remember Bo?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be really good. Well, listen, folks, this is The Man, and we got the Salvage Yard Shine Boys that they're going to be shooting. So how long do you think it'll be next year before it comes out?
Yeah, it should be. And the biggest thing, like right now, like we was talking about the COVID, you can't go into theaters or anything yet.
Right.
And this is going to come out in theaters all over the world when it comes out. So it's going to have to be after the COVID and everything is gone, hopefully, which will be sooner than later, I hope.
Right.
But we want this thing to be out in the theaters where everybody can go and enjoy it. And it should come out, in theaters all over the world.
There you go. Well, if you need anybody to die, just give me a call because I've been killed.
He's the best at it.
I've been killed in a movie before, so I know how to do it. I'm beautiful. All right, well, Kenneth,
Beautiful.
we're going to keep up with you, man, and see what's going on with all this. Like I said, we appreciate you calling in.
Hey, that's awesome, brother. You guys have a great day.
All right, man, take care. Folks, don't forget you can listen online anywhere in the world at WJULradio.com. That is WJULradio.com. Or you can listen live at Lake 97.7 WJUL. And don't forget, we're going to be uploading this to the YouTube channel and our Facebook page. So just go to the Morning Dish. You can listen to the show again and give us a like and give us a share. We appreciate it.